Let's add some spice to it.
Hey there everyone, I'm Bryn. It's nice to meet you. I've been asked by Flurt, the online magazine devoted to women's empowerment, to do a vlog. Now, please bear with me because obviously I'm crap at doing this kind of video blog stuff. I mean, look at the lighting and the sound. Yeah, it's so amateur, it hurts. I'm no good with video stuff, computer shit, and the only time I mess around with it is when my friends are being morons and I want to have evidentiary proof of what happened, or when I'm ranting and my hand won't move fast enough, because that's what I'm good at. Getting pissed off and angry about something and bitching about it for hours on end. It's gotten to the point where my family cuts me off when I start to talk for more than 2 minutes because they don't want to listen to my ranting. And normally the rants are poorly thought out bitch fests about how much the world sucks. I think that's one of the reasons that Flurt likes me. They are committed to making women more aware of the power that they can hold. And it's great because it seems like women don't really realize this. They sit around sipping their triple non-fat decaf soy caramel latte shit with their sparkly bedazzled blackberries in their laps and their bleached to death blonde hair back in one of those ridiculous palm tree top buns with a completely pointless hairband making a random dent in the overly backcombed hair that makes them kind of look like a camel, which, I mean, I would have sex with that. And they manage to set people's opinions of women back without even realizing it. And I don't even think the people who are judging them realize that they're judging them until they go, oh, she's such a stupid bitch. And then they go, oh my god, I'm so sorry for calling you that. I don't know you at all. Because people have a real problem with judging. It's like, if you judge somebody, oh god, it's the end of the world. Everybody judges. Let's just deal with that fact. Hell, we have an entire criminal court system in place to judge people. Yeah. And I'm completely unafraid to talk about this kind of stuff because somebody needs to talk about it. Somebody has to stand up and say, yes, women are underappreciated as a sex. We are undervalued. However, we are undervalued because we allow ourselves to be. It's awesome that finally we are finding our stride and we are talking about these things that people don't talk about in public. On the Flurt site, they actually have a section dedicated to sex toys. Oh my god, awesome. Finally, we have somewhere we can go to talk about this kind of stuff because, quite frankly, I don't want to buy a vibrator that sucks balls. Like, honestly, if I wanted something inside me that sucked, I'd go find a man. Honest to God. Because, and nobody talks about this kind of stuff. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a woman's website talk about sex quite so candidly. When I was a virgin and I wanted to find out about sexual positions, I had to go onto a man's site. I had to go to spike.com, which was just great because then I got to learn all about what guys most like to do and how they most like to hump a chick. Because the only thing I could possibly want is for him to get off, roll over, and ask me to leave while I'm sitting there frustrated as shit because he wasn't good enough even to give me a small orgasm before he lost control all over himself. It's awesome that we now have a place to go to learn the things we can't necessarily be candid about in public. I remember when I was in high school and I was having a conversation with my friends and I said the word penis rather loudly a few times. Okay, maybe more than a few times, and I may have been yelling it, but that's beside the point. The principal of my school got mad at me. That word is inappropriate for a school environment. Excuse me? Are you not aware that a penis is a part of the human body? It's no different from me saying arm in public or leg. Oh, I'm sorry, it is different because not everyone has one. That shouldn't stop us. We shelter ourselves so much from things that we find inappropriate, like anything that has to do with sex, when everyone has it. You wouldn't be sitting there right now listening to me bitch if your parents hadn't ended up horizontal at one point. Or maybe it was vertical, I don't know how your mom likes it. My parents have had sex, and one day, if I end up having a kid, I sure as hell hope she's well aware, well, not too aware if you know what I mean, of the fact that her parents had sex. Because it is a natural thing. People don't realize this, but it is a natural thing. Even Adam and Eve had sex, little Christian kids out there. They did the nasty. And you know they didn't use condoms because they didn't have condoms back then. If we weren't meant to do this with our bodies, if we weren't meant to have sex to procreate, it We wouldn't be able to do it at all. It wouldn't be so easy as find insertion point, which it pretty much is. Sometimes men have some issues finding it. I will fully admit to the fact. Ex-boyfriends, I'm not going to mention your names. And it wouldn't be so goddamn easy to figure it out. I mean, yeah, sometimes you need some guidance, and it is good that you need guidance because, well, I don't want some idiot who doesn't know what he's doing to my body trying to do something to my body. And it's... People don't realize that we're meant to do this. We're supposed to. Animals do it. We are animals. We derive from chimps. We're supposed to have sex. And if we weren't, it sure as hell would not feel half as good as it feels. I mean. Well, if he knows what he's doing. But I digress. We need to start having candid conversations about this. And this is why I'm so happy to be a part of the Flurt team, because they're willing to go there. And I have a lot to go there about. I have been a victim of way too many things that are perpetrated on women, and I am a bisexual female, very, very, very out of the closet. And I think somebody needs to start standing up and saying something, because I know I'm not the only girl out there who thinks that sex is a natural thing, who is bisexual, who's been abused. I know this. So somebody needs to stand up, and I guess I'm one of the only people who's willing to do that. And I'm so glad to have found Flurt, which is a group of people who are devoted to the same things as I am. So as lame as this is going to sound, talk to you next time. Should I do the Shane Dawson thing? Like, no, I'll just, bye.